Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Oakfield Farm. We are going to hit the ground running today. We need to get this in the ground, which is cotton. It is cotton. I about had a quick stroke. I'm like, that is cotton, right? Okay, yes, we are sitting with cotton. We need to get this in the ground. My goal is to get in the ground before dark happens. Let's get a little light. There we go. So what I like to do is if we can get the crops in the ground right before it is planting, right? Okay, right before dark, then when you go to sleep and wake up, your fields are ready to fertilize. They're at least into the first growth state or second growth state, I guess I should say. And then you can go ahead and it kind of gives you a jump on things. You don't have to quite wait as long. And then we have a plethora of other jobs that we definitely need to get done. We still need to buy that darn fermenting silo. I think I've been talking about that for what, like the 3 episodes this is? This is probably the 3rd episode I've been talking about that darn fermenting silo. But I got all the grass picked up. We are ready to go with it. All I got to do is place the fermenting silo down. And then we can get on to figuring out what to do with that field. I know we need to plow it all up, get it limed, so that it's ready for planting. Now, I also, in one of the previous episodes, I noticed that when when I set down my silo extensions and stuff, it kind of raised the ground going into that field. I believe that's field 7. And so I went ahead off camera and I lowered that back down and I smoothed it all out so it's ready to be plowed in as well, and that way we don't have the big bumps there. Our equipment should work much better with that. So we've got everything else here. Let's take a quick look here. Shut that off. Okay, so we've got cotton in 2. There we go. Oh, let's shut I was checking out grass. There we go. When grass is on that you can see, it just like is too much for me visually. It's too much, too bright. I don't like it. So we got cotton in 2. 7 over here is what we just collected the grass in. It's ready to go. We got to plow it all up. Field 36, we do have soybeans in there. We're ready to go. So we should be making some money when this is all ready. Now, our grass fields have all been harvested. They are going to need fertilization. We're going to be doing a lot of fertilization. So, I want to try to make quick work out of that. Now, why do you got to do that? I'm talking to myself. Why do I have to do that? There it is. That's what we're looking for. I am not sure if I'm going to stick with liquid fertilization or if I am going to swap it out for just a dry fertilizer spreader. I prefer that. It's just much easier to use, I think. And I believe I did a little test on that once, and I was pretty sure that dry fertilizer ended up being less expensive to use. Now, I am not 100% sure of that. I would have to go back and see what my conclusion was for that. Alright, we are going to go ahead. We're going to get our headlands ran in this and see if we can beat the darkness coming through, because it is getting close. We've got roughly an hour before it gets dark. I don't want it dark. Alright, so let me get on this and see if we can get it knocked out. And we are oh so close. We've got just this little bit to go. We're more than 3/4 of the way through, but we are definitely racing the dark. It is on the way. Evidently it gets dark a little bit before 8 o'clock. I was thinking 8, but I don't know if we're going to get 8. But that's alright. I think we're going to get her done. No problem whatsoever. And we are at the tail end of this job. Rocking and rolling pretty good. All right, now we'll get this done. We'll run over to the house, hop in bed for a little bit, wait till morning, and I think the first thing we'll do is we will get that darn fermenting silo purchased and out of the way. That way we can carry on with the rest of the work that we're going to have to do. I'm sure by the time we get up, we're going to have a lot of fertilization to do. We're still going to have to get that field plowed up, limed, ready to rock. And now I'm also thinking about buying, they have the seed washer. And I was thinking about trying that out. We are going through quite a bit of seed. I have probably, here we go, we are done. Look at that, just like that, we are done. Now this strip here is the only strip of the field that is fully fertilized. That's because it was grass. So let's, yeah, but I was thinking about getting the fertilizer or the seed spreader. Or can we go through this thing with this? It's got me a little gun shy going through the hedges. Some things go, some things don't. But it looks like the seed washer is going to be a benefit. I think it will take time before it pays for itself, because it runs right around 67,000, somewhere in there. Plus you got to supply some supplies to keep it going. All right, look at that. We are home. I do like the lights on this farm. Very nice. Oh, maybe I should shut that off before I go to bed. Burn through a little petro that way, that's for sure. So we're going to go in here, go through our very sparsely decorated home, and see if we can get some shut-eye. Wake up bright and shiny in the morning, and let's get it done. And there we go. It is time to wakey wakey. There it is. All right, let's get our butt out of this house. Okay, shut the door, get it out of the way. There we are. And a beautiful morning at that. Let's see. First thing we need to do, let's go. No. There it is. Now, I was playing with this guy, and I learned something that I had no idea this tractor did this. No idea at all. That is crazy. It is pretty awesome, but it is crazy. Yes, that's pretty sweet. Now, this is the field in which I was thinking about putting our fermenting silo in, because that's what I want to do. This field is really too small for anything, even as a grass field. We don't need it. We've got some beasts of grass fields. We do not need this one as well. Let's see. Where was that? Miscellaneous, I think, isn't it? See, there's the grass or the seed cleaner. So it's 67,000. So we would have to go through 67,000 liters of seed, which I think we most certainly will. We got some big fields out there, and they will suck it down. So I think I want to give this a whirl. Now, I don't know exactly what it takes to make it work. I do know that it needs some type of crop, but I don't know what the fertilizer is for. So we'll have to figure that out. That's not where I wanted to go. But I think we can handle that. We'll put our big brains together and go from there. Oh, I wasn't trying to steal that from anybody. That's what happens when you watch other people's videos. Well, darn it, it wasn't in there. Maybe it's in silos. That would make sense. It would. There it is. 118 grand. Let's take this. So, I don't think I want to crowd this end anymore. It's got enough crowd. I suppose I could stick it over here, but I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let's zip over here, and maybe we could go more over here. I don't want the gate to get in our way. I think we're going to go right here. There it is. And I will definitely come through here. I want to come through here at some point in time and kind of make roads. That is not really my thing. I am not very good at the decorating part of this. I try to do the best I can, but I can assure you that is not my strong suit. I've watched Go Ham go at it, and I've watched a few others, and they do a really good job. It looks great when they get done. Like, holy cow, that's nice. I don't do that so well. And that's not my thing. Artist, I am not. My youngest is quite the artist. I am not. She didn't get it from me. So let's run over here. I'm trying to find a good way to get... There it is. Good way to get in here and grab our trailer. And let's go over there and drop this grass. I don't know what the capacity of that fermenting silo is. We have a lot of grass in here. I think we were, I'm gonna guess, at 400,000. I think. I might be over exaggerating just a bit here. No, 451,000. Holy cow. All right, let's get over there and see how much we can fit in this guy. Alrighty, let's see what kind of damage we could do here. I have no idea how much it holds. And we barely fit through that. Alright, there she goes. It would be nice if it took it all. We got 50 in there. We're close. We got 100,000 in there. We're rocking. It's taking it pretty good. My goodness. So does it say how much? Does it say? I'm sure it does, doesn't it? Oh, 800,000. I think we are just fine. So it's going to suck all of this up. That will be nice. Now we have somewhere that's a decent place to put our grass and actually usable. Well, not as grass. At least we'll be ready for the pigs. We can make our TMR. We are getting real pigs and cows. Actually, it's just cows. I do know that. All right. Now, I think we are done with this guy. Let's go to the garage. Least, yes. This one can go away. Okay. You know, and I don't think I need this either. Let's get rid of that. Yes. And I don't need that either. We've rented that guy for 2 days. Okay. There it is. Now, oh. Poo. Okay, so now we need to figure out. I said oh poo because I forgot to turn on plant growth, which is not very good for me. So let's see here. Since I am a maroon, let's turn plant growth on fast. Sheesh. All right. Now, let's go put this guy away. I have an idea of what I want to do to try to fix what I screwed up. And I don't know if it's going to work or not. And I know it's cheating. I do know. Let's go. Let's go into here. F11 this. Let's go. No. Let's go right there. Okay. So now we're going to go. Yes, I do. Okay. Thank you. We're going to go back. And now, let's speed up time. Let's get back to, like, what was it? 8 o'clock maybe? I don't even remember what time it was, but we're gonna go. For 6, 7. Oh, that's good enough. Now let's see. Did that help us out any? All right, let's check it out. Woo, that is bright. I think we are on the second growth state, so we should be able to do some fertilization there. Let's go. We're going to run on over. Let's go over there and check it out and see if we've accomplished our mission. And yes, we have. Look at that. We have growth. If we have growth, that means that we can go ahead and do some fertilization. Now let's take a quick look here. I am trying to remember what I have. I know I had a liquid fertilizer spreader, didn't I? I do. I have that guy right there. I just don't. I just don't know. I think I want to go into here. And where is crop protection? There, or do I want I want fertilizing technology. Let's scroll over. These are really nice. I've used the heck out of those. But this guy here, is that the one? I think we can up the capacity on that, and we can up the width. We can go 50 meters wide, and this is, I've done no mods to this at all. This is straight off of the mod hub there. So that, I think, is what we're going to use right there. And it is $22,000. I'm going to go ahead and buy it. So maybe what we will end up doing is doing a combination of the dry fertilizer and the liquid fertilizer as we go around. I think that that should work out well for us. But we are definitely going to need to go in here and see about buying now some solid fertilizer. We don't have any. We have had not really much need. I think the Pronto takes the dry. Okay, let's just buy a couple of these. It holds 4,000, so that's 3. That's 4. All right. Now, let's go ahead. I think this might be a little overkill as far as a tractor to do to spread fertilizer. So we're going to switch tractors, head to the store, pick up our new sprayer and our fertilizer, and see if we can put our fertilizing hat on and get this done. Well, I was taking a look at our bank account up there. How the mighty have fallen. What, we had like 2.5 million when we started? Now we're down to 117. Oh, tree. But if we go, ooh, we are dirty in here. My goodness. I think, that wasn't good. Sorry about that. It's all good. Just a scratch. You're fine. But hopefully we can make some money with our cotton and our soybeans. That should get us a little bit fat, but then we're going to have to start buying animals. And that is going to suck up a bunch of money. They cost you a lot before you actually start making any money on them. Okay, let's get out of there. Alright, let's go up here. I usually like, with animals, my main goal is to get them full, especially with pigs. I like the pigs to be all the way full before I sell any. And that way they reproduce, so every day I take the excess in what they produce as far as new pigs, and I sell the new ones so that the next day there's just as many in there. With cows, at least you can make some money on milk. They just don't reproduce very quick. Alright, so let's get this filled up, which we've about got here. Let's get back over to the fields and see if we can get some of this knocked out. Alrighty, let's start off with field 37 here. Oh my, that is such a wide spread. Very nice. That's as far back as I can go. I can barely see both ends of it. I think I like this spreader. I think this thing is the bomb. So we're going to run a headland across here. I think all we need is one headland across the bottom and really one headland across the top. I don't think we're going to need any more than that. This thing is a beast. And it's not going to take us long to hammer this guy out. Over, and there we go. So we're going to get this thing knocked out, and well, actually what I would like to do is once we get to another field, I want to go ahead and get that seed cleaner down so that it can be producing seeds for the next harvest or the next planting time. So let's get this thing going, and if I have enough time, if I think it's going to be worth it, we'll go ahead and put a helper on this, and then we'll jump over there and see about getting that seed cleaner set. I'm not sure where I want to put it. I don't think I want to put it down with the rest of the silos. I think it should go up in the farm somewhere. We will figure it out shortly. Alrighty, I think we should be able to get it with this last pass here. If it stops getting too wide on me, it's going to be close. Oh. I think we're going to have to maybe turn the corner there and get just a wee bit more of this. We tried to stretch it. Alright, shut that pig off. Let's go over here. And fire it up. Alright, no problem, no problem, no problem. So we got that one down. One down and a few more to go. We still need to do our grass fields. We need to do field 1. We need to do field 2. And it looks like I need to put that guy away. He's just hanging out there. Alright, let's turn in here. There it is. They don't mind. I've talked to them. They say I can cut right through there. That's just fine. Excuse me, pardon me. And we fit right there. Ta-da! We made it. Alright, I figure we're just gonna let's take a quick look here. Oh, look at that. One little speck. That's gonna drive me nuts. So I think what we should do is we'll jump through this grass field here, which happens to be the cow pasture. We'll jump over here, hop onto the sheep pasture. Then we can do field 1, do field 2, do field 3. And I am tired of fertilizing, and I've only done one field. Holy cow. I don't think I'm going to bore you guys with all of these. So what I'll do is I'll kind of just zip through. We'll get them done. We'll touch base, make sure everybody knows what's going on. And then we will move on from there. All right, let's just go up here and get a good start going. Crank this bad boy on. And we are rocking and rolling. You know, it would be nice to make this the perfect spreader if I could make this thing go a little bit more than 12 miles an hour. And something tells me that could be done. We won't be doing it today, but most certainly I think if you want to make I wouldn't say the perfect spreader, but a very good one, a very good fertilizer spreader, even better, make it go like 18 to 20. I think that would be sweet. Alright, this is going to make short work of this. So let's get it done. Move on. And there we go. This guy is, oh, well, we got a little bit of area over here. And this is our, sheep pasture. So we have got the cow pasture and the sheep pasture, all taken care of. Let's jump right on over here. And let's see if we can just go ahead and get number 1 taken care of. I do want to say that this fertilizer spreader is probably the best one in game for sure. It is just a beast. It just does. Oh, I was like, what the? Oh, I forgot the little strip that used to be grass thanks to my helper. But this thing does 50 meters. It goes 12 miles an hour. I mean, I don't know what else you could ask for. I think I had mentioned earlier that I could make it go a little quicker. But I'm in no hurry for that. This is doing just fine. We're going to zip around here. Let's see if we can get this thing done. And then we only have, only have 2 more fields after this. But this beast just makes very short work out of it. And I was thinking, I wanted to get the fermenting silo, and I also wanted to get the seed washer. And I'm thinking about finding or seeing what we have to make us as self-sufficient as possible. I do believe that you can make fertilizer. I think there's a mod or 2 out there where you can make fertilizer. If I can make my own seed, make my own fertilizer, and animal feed, make all of it right here, that means that the only thing I'm going to have to buy are tools. Now, I don't think I can make lime, so we will have to buy lime. I'm not quite sure if there's something out there for that. I do not know. But I am thinking if we can maybe try to rig that area up, I think I'm going to get rid of the grass. I think we're going to put either gravel or maybe pavement, something in there to make it more of an area where you can get your stuff, you can sell things, you can buy whatever you need. Hopefully we don't need to really buy anything or very little. So I'm going to ponder on that while I'm zipping around this field. And I'll see you probably, well, when we get this done. I always like to touch in, let you know we're going from one field to the other. There we go, one more field, chalked off the list. All right, let's go on up, and this is our last row crop here. I think the only thing we got left after this one is one very small grass field, which it should take like 2 passes to get that thing done. So did everybody get their DLC, the Kverlin DLC pack? I have to say the thing I am most excited about with that whole pack is the continuous baler. When you go to rat bales and you have to stop and do, that is I don't know, that's kind of a pain in the butt. It is what it is, for sure. I did it. Very profitable when you're wrapping silage bales. But the continuous baler, I was looking forward to that. And now I'm anxious to try it. I don't know if I'm anxious for grass fields, but with that, kind of got overloaded on grass there in the last couple episodes. It was nice just to take a little break. Alright, this is not going to take us long. We're going to bang this out and head right over to the grass field. We should be done with all of this relatively quickly. We're not going to quite get this guy done in 2 passes. We're going to have that little area right there in the middle. We're going to have to zip back up here and get. But other than that, I think 2 passes will do this field just fine. I do like this fertilizer spreader. So let's get this thing done, and then I think we're going to go over and maybe take a look at where we want to put that seed cleaner and see if we can find the perfect spot to put that thing. Alright, our fertilizing is done. Now we just need to find a home for, oh, I know the perfect home for this thing. Let's see, we'll go this way. Then we'll just back it right on up. All I got to do, oh man, I just dinged our brand new spreader. All I got to do is remember that I put it here. That's all I got to do. Can just trust my memory. That, woo, I guess we're not bringing anything any bigger than this thing. I don't know if you saw that, but I smacked the top of my tractor pulling out of there. Okay, so we see our fermenting silo. Let's see here. Let's take a quick look. How's it doing? Well, we have 3,300 liters. Output's good, 1% full. A little digestate as well. Hot diggity dog. All right. Very nice. Now what we need to do, well, first we need to shut this guy off. There it is. Let's go in here. No, not there. Not yet. Okay, let's go. And I went looking, and I don't see a whole bunch of anything that I have to make some fertilizer. But I know I saw it. Let's see. There's the seed cleaner. Whew, we are going to be under 100 grand. Oh, my goodness. That's like, whoa, wait. We're way over here. I was hoping it was going to put us right back over where we're supposed to be. Now, what I had done with this, I kind of went around. I went around everywhere as far as, well, everywhere. Pretty much everywhere in this area is our farm. Trying to find a good spot for this guy. And that's really the only complaint I have about this map is the farm area is so small, it can't really support anything other than what's already there. Now, I know I don't mind backing up to drop off this crops, but I don't want to have to back up to, you're filling up a fertilizer, or not a fertilizer spreader, but a planter or a seeder. You don't want to have to be backing up for that. This looks like it could be the perfect little alcove where you could pull out of one and go right to another. So I think that's where we're going. We'll back up to empty. There it is. And I am thinking about doing that concrete right there. Let's see here. Let's go. Yeah, that would fit. Looks like it would fit this. Right? That looks about right. Let's zip on over here. Yeah, I think they're the same. Now, the other ones we got over there, the edge grain and the all-in-one, one's a sell point, one's a buy. I don't believe they have anything. Oh, they have that church. That thing is funny. That's what we'll say. That thing is funny. Yeah, I think that should work out really well when we go slinging some concrete. But I don't know that I want to do that at this point. The only reason is right now we are at 50 grand, which is considerable low from what we had. I mean, we started this map with, 2.5 million? And we have blown through that in not too much time. Now, we have some cool gadgets and new tractors and fun stuff like that, which is all good. So I think this is going to be about the end. Let's take a quick look, though, before we go. Everything is fertilized. 1, 2, 3, sheep pasture, cow pasture, and 36. We still need to come in and plow up. Number 7, we're going to have to plow it up, lime it, plant it, and we should be good. We need to figure out what we want in field 7. It was grass. But I don't want to do nothing but grass. I think we need some regular old crops, some row crops in there. Now we could do, dare I say, we could do potatoes or sugar beets. If somebody wants me to do potatoes or sugar beets, you better tell me. If nobody tells me to do them, I'm not going to. But if somebody wants to go ahead and say, hey, do some potatoes, do some sugar beets, then that's what I'll do. So I'll wait to see what happens when this video posts. You guys just let me know. Hey, thanks a bunch for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had some fun. Kick back, relax a little bit. And until next time, see ya!